So the app that I decided to use is called Twidla, and the reason that I chose this was because it seemed to be pretty easy to use, and it seemed like it would be something that I would utilize in my classroom. So to begin, what we did is I set it up an account, and I used the username that I used for my school email, and then it asked me for my email to verify my account, which is good. So to begin, some of the features that this um, app utilizes would be up here in the room. You can actually create, a presentation mode. So it would be so only I can interact, or there's a collaboration mode so that everybody can draw and change the page, which is kind of neat for something if you were doing like a group project in the class. This would be pretty cool so that everybody can be involved. And then down here where you see access, it's pretty cool because you can make it public. You can require a knock, so they have to ask to join before they're actually able to join, and they would have to be accessed through me, and also private. So it's just our class, which is also nice. Or that I can restrict to who is invited into this with a password protect, which is awesome. I can also title it. And as you see here, the URL, it's twidla.com, and then it creates our own URL, so it would be just to my site. So it would be, the B7ZG5Z would be great to, have access to just my site. So some of the features that you can see on here, you can upload an image. So this just happened to be an image that I had from a previous lesson. And so some of the things you can do is you can draw on it. So, you could draw here. So if I wanted to highlight inclusion, I could draw underneath it inclusion, or responsive. Sorry. I can also erase. The only thing with the erase is that it doesn't just erase what you did, it erases the whole pictures, as you can see here, which could be kind of nice, and if you were playing around in other areas. You can also select, which is cool. You can browse, which also gets rid of that, which is cool. Some shapes, you can draw shapes, circles, play around with different shapes. Also, you can text on the actual page. So, just inclusion, which is kind of cool. So it's cool to just be able to play around and, create an interactive lesson, like I said, for the students where they're participating in. If you were to have, in the room, like I showed you before, if you were to have collaboration on, you could have the students also put their information in. This could be cool for like a group project. So if all the students were, put into a group of, let's just say 4 students, they could all have access and they could all go in here and type in, so inclusion, and then, you could underneath it, well, let's put inclusion. And then underneath it, Johnny could put in equality. So there you go. And then each student would have access to that. Another cool thing, let's go back, is the Etherpad. It's where you can go in, you can type so that everyone viewing the page sees the same text. This allows you to collaborate seamlessly on the documents as it says. So you can switch to this so that you can write, messages to the individuals, to the students. This is something that I would definitely use if I were teaching a lesson. So there's a lot of cool features to this website, and I feel like this is definitely something that I would use in my classroom down the road. And like I said, it's very easily accessible. You just you sign up, you put a username in, you create your password, and they send you an email just to confirm and set up your class. So this is definitely something, like I said, that I would utilize in my class. All right, thank you.